Good morning, Bronx, and welcome to the Stampede Magazine's first newscast. I'm Tyler Zimmerman, and today we'll be giving the latest news and updates regarding campus news, activities, and HesTech. The University of Texas Pan American holds movie nights for students to come and enjoy a screening with friends. Miriam Swasta has the scoop on what's going on for movie nights.
Movie nights at the University of Texas Pan American are always a treat for the students here. On Thursday, September the 25th, the university had a movie night and the selected movie was Cesar Chavez. The movie centered about the life and accomplishments of Cesar Chavez himself. Cesar Chavez was a man who believed about equal rights for the Mexican immigrants. He was a farm worker who was an organizer and union activist. Today, he's a man with many recognition in the Latino community. Chavez was a man who inspired many to seek justice and to find their rights. As a farm worker, Chavez saw many injustices that was brought upon him and the rest of the workers because of their race. He was a man born in Arizona with Mexican descent, but was working in California. The movie centered in Chavez's life as a farm worker from 1965 to 1970, where he led a strike of grapefruit workers that brought him into the national media glare and when he first got recognition by the country. The movie is great and a motivation because it shows how he was a person who risked his life to find justice and respect. He and the other farm workers deserved the same rights because they had permission to work at the farms by the government. The movie was a great fit to play here at the university because many of the students are Hispanic with Mexican descent, and we should know about our people who have done great things and that have marked our history in an inspiring way.
Have you ever wanted to become a web designer or just interested in learning the craft? Rebecca Monreal has some info regarding on how to become certified in web design.
Interested in web design? UTPA is now offering the opportunity to obtain a certification in web design. It includes 3 courses that are 8 hours of instruction each. Once all 24 hours of instruction are completed, then you will receive the certification. The 3 courses that will be mandatory to take are Photoshop, HTML5, and Dreamweaver. Photoshop will be on October 9 from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. and October 11 from 12 p.m. to 5 p.m. HTML5 will be on October 16 from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. and October 18 from 12 p.m. to 5 p.m. And the last course, Dreamweaver, will be on October 23rd from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. and October 25th from 12 p.m. to 5 p.m. Registration is now available for the certification program to be taken as a whole, or you also have the option of taking individual courses. The fee for taking it as a whole is $450, and the fee for each individual course is $159. The place for registration and more information is the website utpa.edu/CE, or you may also call the Office of Continuing Education at 956-655-2071.
Coming up next, flu season is well underway. Will you want a flu shot? Stay tuned after our break.
Did you know that according to research, more than 5 children die every day as a result of child abuse, and approximately 80% of the children that die from abuse are under the age of 4? Yes, in fact, head trauma is the leading cause of child abuse death among babies. The 100% preventable shaken baby syndrome is a major cause of death, where 25% of victims die and the majority of survivors suffer brain damage. Wow, isn't that disturbing? We have the power to prevent and speak out against any child abuse we see, yet decide not to. Shouldn't we be taking care of our children? After all, they are the future. They will be the ones to lead us. So shouldn't we teach them right from wrong? We should guide them so that when they are able to decide for themselves, they take the future generations through the right path as well. After all, it is easier to build up a child than it is to repair an adult. Choose your words wisely, and let's all come together to prevent child abuse.
Welcome back to the Stampede Magazine. With the ongoing flu season, the university is planning on giving flu shots to students. Vanessa Mares has the latest update on what students can do.
With the start of the flu season almost here, the Student Health Service Department here at UTPA is gearing up to help students stay healthy this semester. But due to a recent national flu vaccine shortage, they haven't received the flu injections ordered this year.
There's been some manufacturing delays nationwide, and a lot of folks are running behind receiving their allotment of flu shots. Ours are scheduled to be here within the next couple of weeks.
Rick Gray, the Director of Student Health Services here at UTPA. He says the CDC does recommend that everyone get the flu vaccine, but it is vital for college-age students as well.
The flu that's been circulating the last couple of years has been less prevalent in the groups you mentioned, the children and the elderly, and has been a lot more common in the 21 to 40 age group, which is where a lot of our students fall.
Gray does stress the importance of the vaccine and its easy accessibility for students.
It is a viral disease that can cause all kinds of respiratory complications, and it's easily preventable with a vaccine. that we'll be giving out for free.
The Student Health Services is expected to give up to 1,000 vaccines for students. For Bronc Radio News, I'm Vanessa Mattis.
Up next, Krista Freitas and Joseph Teo give us the latest sports update for our university sports.
Now with some UTPA sports. This past week, both University of Texas Pan American women's volleyball and soccer started WAC play. For volleyball, the Lady Broncs played Cal Bakersfield this past Thursday. It was a close game, but the Broncs fell short 3-1. But on Saturday afternoon, it was a whole new ball game. Broncs got their first WAC win against Grand Canyon University, winning 3-2. Also on Saturday, the women's soccer team played New Mexico State and got their first WAC win with a score of 3-1. It was a successful day to be a Lady Bronc on Saturday. With those wins, Alicia Watson from volleyball was honored WAC Player of the Week, while for women's soccer, Hannah Spetz got the WAC Offensive Player of the Week, and Aubrey Coley got WAC Defensive Player of the Week. Both teams will be on the road this following week. Here's Joseph with the NFL update.
It was definitely a great weekend in the NFL as Dallas and Houston played for what we call the Texas Bowl. It was a close contest until kicker Dan Bailey sealed the victory with an overtime field goal to help the Cowboys improve to a 4-1 record. Quarterback Tony Romo threw for 324 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, and running back DeMarco Murray ran for 136 yards on 31 carries. Don't forget, October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, so let's be sure to support our lovely ladies by wearing any type of pink apparel. For Bronc Radio Sports, I'm Joseph Teo.
And I'm Krista Freitas.
We'll be taking another quick break, but stay tuned for the upcoming fall production of Richard III.
Get your tickets ready, Bronx. Theater season is back at UTPA with a wide variety of quality performances performed by your fellow Bronx in the Albert L. Jeffers Theater in the Arts and Humanities Building. The season opens with the classic Shakespeare tale, Richard III, running from October 8th to the 12th at the Albert L. Jeffers Theater. Continuing on with Locke by UTA Professor Lorenzo Passa and Philip Zorling, based on a true story, running from October 23rd to the 26th. Followed up by The Mystery of the Shady Palms RV Park, a mystery comedy about winter Texans running from November 19th to the 23rd. Topping out the fall season, we have a final production of Pastorella for the young audience running from December 4th to the 7th. Tickets are running low, so get yours today. For more information, please contact the University Theater box office at 956-665-3581. That's 956-665-3581.
Welcome back to Stampede Magazine. The Pan American's Theater fall production is in full swing, and our Selena Lemus has the story regarding their upcoming play, Richard III.
UTPA's University Theater Productions is proud to open the fall season with Richard III, one of William Shakespeare's most famous plays. It will take place at the Albert L. Jeffers Theater in the Arts and Humanities Building on the corner of University Drive and Sugar Road. It will run from October the 8th to the 12th. Besides Richard III, the fall studio productions will include Locked by Philip Swerling and Lorenzo Pace, and The Mystery of the Shady Palms RV Park by Eric Wiley. Locked by Philip Swerling and Lorenzo Pace is a based-on-fact story of an African-American family who faces the shame of having personal ties with African and American slavery. Locked will run from October the 23rd to the 26th. In addition to Locked, the second studio performance is The Mystery of the Shady Palms RV Park by Eric Wiley. It is a mysterious comedy about winter Texans. It will run from November 19th to the 23rd. The fall season will come to an end with a cheery and traditional Mexican nativity play, Pastorella, by Marta Angelica Chavez. It is set to run December 4th all the way to the 7th. For more information or to get a copy of the season brochure, call Elva Galvan at the University Theater box office at 956-665-3581. Don't miss any of these fascinating productions and be sure to mark them on your calendar. For Bronc Radio News, I'm Olivia Limas.
We'll be taking a quick break. Stay tuned for updates and information about HesTech.
According to the Stanford University Sexual Peer Resource Center, 1 in 4 college students have an STD. 25% of the active sexual population is in between the ages of 15 and 24. College is a time for growth and development, but that sometimes goes beyond the class, partying, drugs, and hookups. The Voices for Progressive Action is an organization at UTPA that will help educate you and your knowledge on STDs as well as unplanned pregnancies. To achieve their dream of a college education of pro-choice students, we ask you to help by coming by to a Vox meeting every Tuesday in the Art and Humanity Building, room 254. For more information, please visit www.facebook.com/vox.utpa.
Welcome back to the Stampede Magazine. With HesTech coming up, many events and activities have been scheduled for an exciting week. Our Ivan Herrera has the latest news and events regarding HesTech.
HasTech makes its way back to UTPA to highlight advancements in the fields of science, technology, engineering, and mathematics from October 6th through October 11th. Each day has new exciting events. On Monday is Educator Day, Tuesday is Student Leadership Day, Wednesday is Latina Day, on Thursday is Robotics Day, Friday is the Career Expo, and to conclude the ceremonies, Community Day will take place on Saturday. For more information, visit community.utpa.edu/HasTech. For Bronc Radio, I am Ivan Herrera.